Guys, welcome back to the channel. We're taking a look today, the 14th of March. We're going to look at Stronghold slash the USDT. So Tether, daily chart, Gate.io on tradingview.com. Getting a nice move here this morning, up 10%. We're going to talk about that. We'll drop over to BTC, to Bitcoin. So if we look at Stronghold, so SHX USDT is the ticker here. We have the initial low that took place on the 8th of March. And so far, it's looking like yesterday's low will be the higher low of this move. And hopefully here, we're getting ready for this next pop to the upside. So we have, let's draw this on the chart so you guys can follow. We have the initial move lower. We have a move up to a lower high. We have a move down to a higher low. And we're looking for that pop to the upside, that higher high. That'll also give us a change back in trend to the upside. So that looks like potentially what's playing out here for Stronghold. And obviously, we're keeping an eye on what's going on in the market. Bitcoin potentially taking a slight pause here at the 73,494, if I'm correct, upper target. And maybe the pause in Bitcoin will allow some of these other tokens and cryptocurrencies to run to the upside. The key here is when you see these markets getting ready for a potential change in trend, the move that follows that can be very strong. So we have the market pulling back here. People start to get bearish. It stops. It prints a higher low, which it did yesterday. This right side, this leg up here, this right leg up here can be very, very strong. So if you're trying to catch that, it's just something to keep an eye on, that it can happen quick. And this thing can be up double-digit percents very, very quickly. I mean, it's already up 10%. But the point is just to stay in tune with the markets. What's going on? What's likely? What's most likely to happen? But also keeping all scenarios in the back of your mind that, if it doesn't take place and starts to fail lower, what am I going to do? And what am I going to do if it starts to break out higher, etc., stuff like that. So that's what we're talking about here for Stronghold. Now we have some work to do still. It needs to break out above the level here from the 10th of March, and that would be 96. But right now we're at 76. So a break up to that level is about a 26% move, guys, just to get us into some new highs and really give us that change in trend. To get us back to most recent highs, which would be just under my level up there at 16.5, you're looking at about 110%, guys. So a very large move potentially setting up here for Stronghold. Something to keep an eye out on. You had a pretty good opportunity here to buy in lower, which was on the 8th. Obviously, looking back, it looked good, but in the moment, you never know how much lower it's going to go. But if you can spot and find that higher low, which was yesterday, do some nibbling there. But ideally, I wait for strength to come back into the markets before looking to get a long position, because of course you can just keep buying the dip. But sometimes the dip just keeps going and going and going, and then you end up losing lots of money. So I like to do the opposite, which is wait for strength to show back up in the markets and then start to buy then and kind of average your way up. Whatever works for you, right? So if we take the fib retracement, let's zoom in here first of all. So if you're on a mobile device or something like that, a little bit easier to see for you. We will take the fibs. We're just going to take this swing high here from the 10th of March. And we'll take the swing low from yesterday, which would have been the 13th of March. We'll just go like that. So this tells us right away that the 1618 fib up there at looks like 0.01 right here is our first target to keep an eye out on. The 1618 fib at a 0.01211 stronghold / tether. Now to give you an idea what that looks like from a percentage return, you are looking at a 57% move, guys, kind of at the minimum here, just based off the fibs, based off the numbers. And I think that's very realistic. That gets you back up to previous resistance over here, you know, on the 23rd of February, the 18th, the 19th, the 24th of February. All those candle wicks is just basically at that 1618 fib. So something to keep an eye on. Then, of course, the fibs just continue to move higher. The 2618 up there at 17. That is above my level at 165. That's way up here. That's going to be probably 170 or so percent higher. Or now, let's see here. 44% higher. So that's that. We're going to get rid of these. So keep your eye on what's going on here. It's potentially in early stages for a change in trend, a swing to the upside. All of our upper targets still remain. Let's see. We have 161921. That's all three of these right here. And then if we throw the fibs back up on this entire move, you can see the 1618 Fibonacci level takes you up there to almost 3 cents, which is right here, guys. So that's above all of my targets. But the fib numbers are very nice to use. You can have them set in stone here before markets start to move. Just find a major swing high and a major swing low. Up to that first fib level, you're at about a 290+% move. Bitcoin, guys, sitting right at 73,494. That's the current resistance. That's the current target I have. You can see it's candle wick through it yesterday and so far today. So we're keeping an eye on that. 90, let's see, what is the 96 and 130,000 are my much higher targets for Bitcoin. All right, guys, keep your eye on Stronghold, looking like it's getting ready for a strong leg to the upside. Keep your eye on Bitcoin. Maybe things will pause here and money will flow into some other projects. Guys, if you're not yet subscribed, go ahead and join us. Appreciate it. You guys, take care.